Hey folks, got a bit of detox happening today. It's slightly kind of roughened areas, not exactly eczema, but just kind of roughened areas, maybe slight acne type feel to how my skin is this morning. And I know why. I know the mechanism of why. It's just slightly higher fat foods. Slightly higher fat foods. Maybe if I eat out a couple of times, it backs up, and then maybe exercise gone down a little bit. But if you keep the food low fat, keep low processed, low fat, and then increase the activity again. Pump the lymph, flush it out, increase the water, pump it out. Green juices. It just all works to pump it out again, and you can stay on top of the detox. So when you're right in the eczema state and this stuff's happening, you've got detox happening all the time. It's hard to see the benefit. It's hard to see the benefit of what you're doing because you're right in the depths of having eczema. But when you're on the edge, when you're pretty much healed, but you still get the odd breakout here and there, it's much easier to see the benefit of what you're doing. You can see, right, when I do a couple of weeks like this is the result. When I do a couple of weeks like this is the result. So if you're on this healing program, that's why I so highly recommend that you keep a log. If anybody wants a template of a log that they can keep on their own at home, then give me a shout and I'll send you a copy of this log and we can discuss it. We can discuss it together. So keep a weekly log, preferably a daily log, because you don't always remember what you did. Like 2 months down the line, you might decide, right, I want to talk to a dermatologist about this, and maybe they might ask you about your food, but you can't really remember what you did. You can't really remember, like 2 months down the line, you're not going to remember that slice of cake that you had. You're not going to remember that boiled egg that you decided to have one day. Like, do you know what, like, you won't remember. It's so important that you keep a log. Keep a log of what you're doing. Keep a log of what you're doing. If not for now, at least for the future. At least for the future, because you can look back and you can see how you were doing over time. And keep photos as well. This is something that I didn't do nearly enough of now, so I've hardly got any before photos to show you. But keep a log of what you're doing photographically, and if you can, keep a log on a chart as well of your actual food that you were eating and the exercise that you were doing, water you're drinking, etc., so that you can log back over time. It's really, things like Instagram are really good as well, because if you tend to take a lot of photos of your food, then you can just look back at your photos, and that's quite a fun way of keeping a log of how you eat. So, big tip of the day: keep a log of how you're living, because even though you might be in an eczema-ridden state right now, 2 months down the line when you slightly improve, but you're just depressed because the improvements haven't been to your to your expectation, at least you can see what has happened and you can see what you've done, and you can be objective. You can be objective about the changes that you've made, and you can be truthful about what you say, about what you've done when you speak with others. So hang in there. For those of you that are still in a place ridden with eczema, please hang in there. Stick to the program. Be consistent, because the body loves consistency. Consistency on this program is what the body needs to heal, to get used to the nutrition coming in, to the water coming in, the good sleep. Go to bed early. If you're watching this late, turn it off. Go to bed. Thanks for watching.